Hello, my friend. Welcome back to What's Up in Makeup. As always, some very interesting, very spicy tea happening in the makeup space this week. Starting off with a lawsuit with L'Oreal and some alleged false claims they're making with some of their skincare products. There's an update on that story. Also, an update on the Brad Pitt skincare line. There are some indie skincare and makeup company owners that wrote an open letter to Brad Pitt, and it's something. I'm going to tell you all about that. And then we go into the product report. We have a collab with one of my favorite people on this entire platform, as well as a ton of holiday gift set launches over at Ulta and so much more. So hang tight. We are jumping into all of that right now. We have seen a lot of buzzwords in the skincare space, and some of them are real and some of them are based in junk science. And one of the buzzwords we hear is the word collagen. Now, of course, collagen is very important, but sometimes it's used in a way that can be deceptive. If you don't know the sciencey stuff behind collagen, the way that I like to describe it is it's kind of like the fluff in the mattress of your skin. It's what helps your skin to look plump, and as we get older, our body decides to slow down on its collagen production. So a lot of people who are looking to have less wrinkles, to have more taut skin, look for ways to encourage collagen production, either to encourage it to keep going or to help our skin to produce more of it. But one of the ingredients that will not help your collagen production is topical collagen. Science has said the collagen molecule is too large to seep in beyond the very top layer of the skin, and your collagen lives below that. So therefore, all topical collagen can do is provide a little bit of moisture. So I have a question for you. Do you think that the average customer knows that information? Do you think if the average customer saw a product with the word collagen on it prominently, that they would think that that collagen product would help with their collagen production? That is where the lawsuit comes in. The products in question are L'Oreal's Collagen Moisture Filler Day/Night Cream, both the regular and the fragrance-free versions. The packaging claims to smooth wrinkles and restore skin's cushion. Personally, I also feel like the word filler in the title makes people think of dermal fillers and is also deceptive. The class action lawsuit claims that if customers knew this information about collagen, that they wouldn't have purchased these particular products. Now, you may have heard this somewhere before because this lawsuit was actually filed back in the summer of 2021. But what happened last week is that it was put before a Manhattan judge, and that judge said that L'Oreal could not dismiss these claims. The judge stated that a reasonable consumer that sees this product would associate the product with the cosmetic benefits of the collagen molecule. And I completely and totally agree. When I end up at parties of friends and things and they find out what I do, they ask me questions about skincare. And one of the big things they ask me about is topical collagen. And every single one of them, I will say 100% of the people that have talked to me about collagen products really are under the impression that collagen products can help with collagen production, which is not real. But as always, I would love to know what you think down in the comment section down below. All right, this is the spicy one. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee because ooh, it is spicy. All right, so if you were here for last week's episode of What's Up in Makeup, we talked at length about Brad Pitt's skincare line that he came out with. And the nitty-gritty of that is that he's using kind of the waste stuff from his vineyard, so like the grape skins and the grape seeds, in order to create an antioxidant-rich, anti-aging skincare line. The prices are astronomical, at most of them being over $300. And y'all had a lot to say about what you thought of this skincare line. But who else had a lot to say were some existing brand owners of skincare and makeup lines. They wrote an open letter to Brad Pitt regarding the launch of his skincare line. The owners are from 5 different beauty brands: Cara, Higher, Leone, Oana, and Elf. Of course, I will have the full letter linked down below if you want to read the whole thing at your leisure, but I'm going to be putting some screenshots on the screen for you if you'd like to read it now. Here is the quick summary in case you're listening or just don't want to read the whole thing. They start off, of course, like a lot of negative things do these days, with a compliment. They are complimenting him on his acting and his body of work, telling him how much they love him as an actor and love his movies. But the next paragraph is where they start to drop it. They kind of ease him in by summarizing how hard it is to start, run, and grow a beauty brand. And then comes the critique of him not paying his dues. That celebrities waltz into the space without experience or effort and gain instant recognition, and this recognition is what these indie brands are clawing and struggling to attain for years. And this is the thing. Then they continue with a gentle suggestion, which is a simple, please stop, followed by a, quote, we love you too much and would prefer to continue enjoying your movies without thinking of you as yet another buzzy but ineffectual celebrity beauty brand. They wrap up the letter by suggesting that if Brad really wants to be a part of the industry, he should invest in or partner with their brands, kind of like an executive producer. And then a final request to, quote, pass this message on to your pals. And then the letter is signed with their names, their brands, and their Instagram handles. Honestly, I think this is tacky as hell. Tacky as hell. And you could totally disagree with me because there is a comment section underneath the post. Some people agreeing with this, some people disagreeing with it. I strongly disagree with this. I think that this is completely out of line. I understand as a small business owner myself that is trying to do a similar thing in the food space. Like, I get it, all the work, taking the orders to the post office and wrapping things up and trying to figure out how you're going to ramp up production and how you're going to develop products and who you're going to hire and all this stuff. All of that takes work and time and effort, and it is unfair in some people's eyes that a celebrity can just hire people. They have so much money. They can hire people to do all the legwork, and then they get in front of eyes and they're immediately popular because people know who they are. People will buy from a celebrity just because of that name recognition. And it may seem to somebody that it is unfair. This is the thing though, is that as human beings, which Brad Pitt is a human being, he's a celebrity, but he's a human being. He has an absolute right to do whatever the heck he wants with his money. It is his money. If he wants to enter the skincare space, he is allowed to do that. And what indie brands' jobs is to create something better. If they love the idea of antioxidants and grape-based ingredients, which are very research-based in skincare, then create an antioxidant grape-based part of your skincare line. It is up to us as small business owners to create a product that people cannot ignore, to create something that is so good and so unique and so amazing that we shoot to the top because of the sheer quality and effectiveness, or in my case, flavor of what we are making. The tackiest part of this, in my opinion, is the call for hey, I know you want to do your own thing and he has invested time and energy, I'm sure, into this brand. But no, don't do that. You need to support us if you want to be in the skincare space. What? Are you kidding me? I just think that is so incredibly tacky. And they make it even more tacky by saying, yeah, let your friends know they should support us too. And again, I get the frustration. As being one of the first people to talk about ingredients on the entire platform of YouTube, as being the very first person to do makeup news on YouTube and looking around and seeing all the people that are doing some version of what's up in makeup, and some of them getting way more views than I do, I get the jealousy of it, but at the same time, it is all about what you're creating. You can't stop somebody from doing better than you in a space that you've chosen to be in. All you can do is try your best to make your product even better so that you can compete. And I just think that it's messed up, dude. This is so messed up. But I do see the other side of it, and I respect anybody that takes the other side of it, and I want to know what you think down in the comments. I've got a bunch of little news bites for you, just very fast stories to fill you in before we get to the product report. And the first one has to do with Leaping Bunny cruelty-free status. If you remember, back in 2018, CoverGirl became one of the first major, if not the first major drugstore brand to get Leaping Bunny certified. Coty, I guess, who is their parent company, has realized that that is a good thing. So they have now made some of their other brands Leaping Bunny certified cruelty-free. If you're not familiar with Leaping Bunny, it truly is the gold standard of cruelty-free. You have to go through a whole process. You have to pay a fee. You have to go through like annual screenings of all of your stuff. I mean, it is a lot. And that's why it is so trusted. The brands that are now Leaping Bunny certified cruelty-free, I only know one of them. You'll have to tell me if you know the other ones. Rimmel London is now Leaping Bunny cruelty-free. And then there's two brands, Manhattan and Risque, which I've never heard of those brands. So I would imagine maybe they're more popular outside of the US. The Leaping Bunny logo is going to start popping up on those packagings later this year. Next story is another update. We talked about how Estee Lauder had an ton of money and they were looking to spend it. And they were talking about maybe buying Tom Ford as a whole brand because they've been running their beauty and fragrance and skincare departments for a while. Like they had like the licensure and were, building up that brand for a while. So they were thinking about, just buying the whole thing. But it looks like as of now, they're going a different direction. And it's the direction that I feel like honestly they should go in as an outsider, and it's to start Balmain Beauty. And if you're not familiar with Balmain, it is a very, very, very expensive luxury fashion company. They are going to now help them build a beauty brand. The brand is looking to launch in fall of 2024 with the goal of transforming the luxury and couture beauty world through exceptional design, singular craftsmanship, and unyielding commitment to innovation. I am so curious how this is going to come out. I think it's going to be pretty freaking amazing. Out of my price point, but I am really looking forward to this. I'm hoping that they do not sacrifice quality the way that I've seen other brands sacrifice quality, other luxury brands like Dior. Some of their stuff is just absolute crap from what I've heard. So I am really looking forward to seeing what they do, and hopefully they will keep the quality high along with that high price point. Can you believe it has been 5 years since Fenty launched? Oh my gosh, it doesn't seem like it's been 5 years, but apparently it has. And in celebration of that, Fenty is launching a TikTok contest to be the next Fenty face. Besides being featured in the campaign, the winner will also receive all expense paid trips to 2 brand events in 2023, a gift box stocked full with Fenty Beauty, Fenty Skin, and Fenty Fragrance products, and of course a spot on the Fenty PR list. And they also get to gift a spot on the Fenty PR list to a friend, which I think is really nice. If you would like to enter, you need to follow at Fenty Beauty on TikTok, post a video that, quote, showcases your beauty energy and favorite look or looks, and then you need to hashtag the next Fenty face, hashtag contest, and tag at Fenty Beauty in the caption. But you don't have a lot of time. The contest only runs through October 7th. Next story is about Boxycharm. They have been partnering with celebrities for a while that own beauty brands, but this is the first time I've seen them partner with a brand that is not a celebrity. They are doing a Tarte Cosmetics box for their premium subscribers. The kit includes 6 products, including their H2O moisturizer, their Lights Camera Lashes mascara, and an exclusive 9-pan Sunrise eyeshadow palette. It costs $40, but you do need to be a premium subscriber in order to get it. This one's really funny. Apparently, Gen Z is now a target for luxury marketing. It's just a thing now. Last we heard, Miley Cyrus entered Gucci Town on Roblox and was promoting their really expensive fragrance, and now Armani is going into Fortnite. They're promoting their fragrance called Armani Code, and on their Instagram, they said, in a world where, wait, hold on, let me do this differently. In a world where time flows backwards,
players race through maze-like speeds, run to collect the numbers needed to unlock the Armani Code building and the Armani Code perfume bottle in order to harness its magnetic power to put the world forward again.
I mean, cool, man. All right. I mean, they're trying to build brand loyalty with these kids and young adults, and it is really smart, I guess. It just they're probably not going to buy it right now, but maybe in the future they just have that cool brand association. I mean, go for it. And the last story I wanted to touch on is about Billie Eilish, and it just makes me love this woman even more. Oh my gosh. So she's about to launch Eilish 2. It's a fragrance that builds off of her first fragrance that sold out so fast, just called, I think it was just called Eilish. The perfume is launching in mid-November, so she's doing press about it. And she did a really great interview with Refinery 29 where she was super candid, and I loved it. This is what she said. She said, fragrance and scent is something that has literally led my life to be what it is, and I feel incredibly knowledgeable about it. I feel very protective about it, inspired by it, and I really know a lot about scent. It has narrated my entire life. And this is due to the condition that Billie has. It's called synesthesia, and it's a neurological thing that goes on where stimulation of one sensory or cognitive pathway, such as hearing, stimulates the other senses alongside it. And they asked her, they were like, hey, would you ever do a makeup or skincare line? And based on this interview, it is never going to happen. This is what she said. She said, I could care less, which I think she means I could not care less, about making a beauty line, making a makeup line, making a facial, whatever the line. And then she goes on to say how she doesn't know anything about that. And she says, I would never want to be the spokesperson for something I don't understand. And this is kind of a callback to the Brad Pitt story, in that Brad Pitt did a very similar interview where they asked him, what's your skincare regimen? And he's like, I haven't really had one. He doesn't seem to know anything about skincare. He doesn't have a regular skincare routine. He does say his products have made a difference in his skin, but when you go from like doing no skincare to now using, the high impact antioxidants, you're going to see a difference. You know what I mean? So I just thought that it was interesting how she's like, no, I'm not doing that. When you have like Brad Pitt, who doesn't know anything about it, clearly says he doesn't know anything about it, but is entering the space. And it's just two different ways of thinking about business and about the beauty space in general. Billie said she's been offered to put her name on, quote, lots of beauty things. And this was her response to that. She says, I don't want to be a fake and be telling people, here, buy my product and give me money that I have no idea about, And I think that's beautiful. I think that's really sweet. I mean, I still stand by the fact that I think Brad Pitt has a right to enter the skincare space if he wants to, even if he knows nothing about it. He has people that are doing all of the product development. He's just kind of the money and the supplier, because it's his vineyard of some of the ingredients. And I think both are just different business strategies. And I don't really hate one or the other, or love one or the other. Well, I kind of love Billie's strategy. I do kind of love Billie's strategy, but I don't hate Brad's. And again, thoughts of yours down below. All right, product report. We're starting off with my girl. Oh, my favorite garbage person. It's Theresa is dead. She came out with her second collab with Lethal Cosmetics, and it is called Theresa is Lethal. Oh, my friend, and it's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. So I am going to be showing you a bunch of the collection during the PR Purchase Product of the Week, but let me tell you what's in it in case you're interested in buying it. I do believe everything's still available, at least as the time that I'm filming. The 9-pan palette's $39, then there's 2 face powders, which are essentially blushes, and there's 2 gel eyeliners, those are $15.50 each, and then 2 highlighters, those are $20 each. Congratulations, Theresa. I am so happy for you. She is a genuine lovely human being. Just what you see Theresa on camera, that's the way Theresa is off camera. She's incredible. And if you're not familiar with her, what are you waiting for? I will link her channel down below. Go check it out. I am not a Vampire Diaries person, so I don't know anything about this. I did watch some of the originals and love that, but I don't know Vampire Diaries. But if you do, you may love this. This is the Lottie London and Vampire Diaries Love Sucks collection. There are a couple of pH changing products. This is the pH color changing blush and the pH color changing lipstick. They are jet black in the pan or the tube, but then when you put them on, they turn into a pink shade. Those are $7 each. There's also a 12-pan eyeshadow palette. It's only $10. I was like, is that a typo? That seems real cheap. And then there is a moon stamp liner. That's $6. The blood drip lip tint, which looks really super cool. It's $8, but listen to this. It works as a red lip tint, giving lips a long-lasting, vibrant red color for comfortable wear, and it can be used to create the illusion of blood dripping down your face and body. But if it is a lip tint and it can stain your lips, isn't it going to stain your skin? Won't it stain your skin for longer than just for Halloween or whenever you're doing it? I'd be nervous about that. I would patch test that before I put like Carrie blood all over my face with it. There's also a red face pen and a silver face and eye pen, $6. For the red, it says exactly what you need if you're painting an intricate design onto your face this Halloween. You can't use it on your eyelids or waterline, sadly, but you can use it everywhere else. I'm assuming it has those red pigments in it that are not eye safe, or according to the FDA, we talked about a lot last week. But again, those pigments, a lot of times, one of the reasons why some people don't like them is because they stain your eyelids. So again, even if you're just going to use this on your face, I would patch test it first to make sure, because I'm just not, if you don't want to go to your office job with like red veins going up the side of your face or whatever you use it for. A lot less gory, we have the Barbie and Glam Light collection that just dropped. PR box is $138. The full collection bundle is $118. Palette $40. Surfboard eyeliner $15. Then there's some lip kits. Those are $20 each, and a body glow for $18. I'm not a big Barbie person, but I know a lot of people that are just losing their minds over this collection. This I actually bought something from, and now I'm having regret because I think I wasted my money, but we will see. This is the Pleasing and Marco Ribeiro collection. Pleasing is owned by Harry Styles, and Marco Ribeiro is a Paris-based fashion designer, and they came out with a whole collection. There's 4 polishes, $65 for the set, or they are $20 each, and then they came out with a pressed pigment palette. It is $50, and they say each shade is a wet to dry formula, which they look like powder. So I'm very confused. Maybe they mean, I don't know what they mean. Maybe you can make them wet. Maybe they're saying because you can use another product with them to make them wet. I don't know. We'll talk about it in a second. But I also wanted to mention about the palette specifically that the container is magnetic. So you can rearrange the colors any way that you want, or you can add other pans to it that are also magnetic. Now, this is the other one I was talking about. It's called a gloss medium. This is what I bought, and I don't know what I was thinking. It says it can be used across the lips, eyes, and skin by itself to create radiance or to elevate pigments and powders with a radiant, shiny, sheer finish. Is $25. I have a feeling this shit's just a lip gloss. I think it's just a lip gloss, a clear lip gloss that you can like mix with pigments, because sometimes like I'll mix lip gloss with like eyeshadow and make a lipstick out of it. Maybe that's what I could do with it, is just film a video like with that and then compare it to like a really cheap clear lip gloss and see if it does the exact same thing. Maybe that's the video for this. I don't know why I bought that. Why did I buy that? There's also another makeup product here that I didn't buy. These are the Universal Cream Pigments. There's 3 shades in the set. It's $40. They say it's an intense buildable cream that's designed to be worn alone or mixed together, because there's a pink, there's a blue, and there's a yellow. So then you can make, essentially any color that you want. Not any color, but a lot of different colors by mixing them. And if you're interested in merch, they have some really cute hoodies. There's a brown and a pink. They're $110 though. They have sizes from extra small to 5XL. This next product's really, really pretty. Not buying it, but really pretty. The Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palettes. There's one in fair to medium, and there's one in medium to deep. $75 each. Love the prints. Really gorgeous for the right person. I think these would make really nice gifts. The Urban Decay Rose Eisenberg palette dropped this week. We talked about it in a previous week, but it is now here. It launched on urbandecay.com, and it's launching today at Ulta. It's launching on October 9th at Sephora. It's also available now in Europe and Mexico as well. This I found out about thanks to my Hunters group. I would not have found this without them, so thank you so much to them. The Tartelette Energy Palette is coming soon. $42. You can sign up for email notification over on Tarte's website for when it launches. The outer packaging is so pretty on this, but the inside, man, the inside really lets me down. It is so typical Tarte. I know they've come out with duochromes in the past. Couldn't they have put out like some kind of like bronze to gold duochrome, or some kind of white to pink duochrome, or something in there to like go along with that pinky theme, but make it interesting? Like, go the Natasha Denona route, but at a Tarte price point. I would love that. Like, I want these brands who I loved so much back in the day to come back, and we're gonna feel that a little more down in the Ulta report with some of these gift sets where it's like, I really want to see more from Tarte, but it's like, this is so freaking boring on the inside. And the name of the palette is the Energy Palette, and I'm like falling asleep. I'm falling asleep. is so boring. But what is not boring to me is ColourPop mystery boxes. I only got one in the past and I loved it. And I was thinking about getting this one, but I think I'm going to pass on it. This is the ColourPop Spooky Secret mystery box. It's $49. You get 13 full-sized products. It's over $155 in retail value. And it seems like it's those products that they just overmade and they're just trying to get rid of them, which is fine with me because that doesn't necessarily mean that they were bad. They just overproduced them. And that's just my idea. ColourPop didn't tell me that. I have no inside knowledge. That's just what I think. But like I said, I love the mystery box that I got. I got some things that I'll never use, but I got some new favorites as well. And the hunters were losing their mind over this. It is so cute, this next product. This is the Ciate and Iris Apfel Accidental Icon Collection. Oh my gosh, it is so freaking adorable. This is the description. The exclusive beauty collaboration with world-renowned fashion legend Iris Apfel has landed at Ciate, London. Shop the 8-piece capsule collection that is made up of bright, bold, confidence-boosting lipstick, eyeshadows, nail stickers, and beauty accessories. Prices range from $15 to $19, and it is absolutely freaking adorable if you like bright colors. Moving over to Sephora, last week was very Sephora heavy, but this week it's calmed down a little bit. We do have 2 new products that have launched. The Patrick Ta Major Headlines Blush and Highlighter Palette Volume 2, $58. Initial reviews are trashing this product. They are saying that the glitter in the highlight is very chunky, that it looks like glitter fallout on the cheeks. The cream products are lacking pigmentation, and the powder products are powdery and dusty. That is so freaking sad. I don't know why big brands do this. I don't know why brands do this just in general, where they make their holiday stuff just absolute faster production, low quality crap, because if you're trying to buy something at a lower cost and you go for the holiday collections because of that, and you've been saving up your money to try something from one of these more expensive brands, and then it is outright shite, why would you buy it again? Why would you invest your money in something that is more expensive from the brand? You wouldn't. You absolutely wouldn't, because you've now lost trust in the brand. It is the dumbest move, in my opinion, as far as building brand loyalty. And I think it's one of the reasons why Too Faced lost a lot of fans, because of them pulling that crap. None of the initial reviews said incentivized under them. So just, if you were looking at buying this, I definitely recommend reading those reviews first. Pat McGrath also launched her Divine Blush Plus Glow Face Palette in Nude Venus, $62. It's 4 Divine blush shades in Desert Orchid, Divine Rose 3, Nude Venus, and Praise Venus, alongside with Divine Glow Highlighter in Sunset Nectar. There's 2 gift sets I wanted to highlight for you. We have the Kosas Lip Fuel Hyaluronic Lip Balm Winter Warm-Up Set, full-size trio. You get 3 full-size products, $25. From the swatches, they look like there is a lot more pigmentation than what I would think for a product like this, but some of the reviews say that there isn't as much pigmentation as they expected, so keep that in mind if you're going to purchase this. The other lip set that I wanted to mention, gift set, is the Give Mini Originals Lip Kit. It's $25. App First Access is on October 10th and available to everyone on October 11th. It's a mini lip trio featuring lipsticks in satin matte and liquid finishes, all in the original recipe shade. We do have a couple of products that are coming soon to Sephora. We have the Pat McGrath Mothership Mega Celestial Nirvana palette that's launching on October 7th. It already launched over on Pat McGrath's website, so there are some initial reviews of it, and I will link down below an amazing review. Her name is LBD Beauty, and what she did was she did like a packaging comparison to last year, and she also did swatches. She did a fantastic job on this review. If you're interested in this, I definitely recommend you go check it out. It is an $82 palette, but one thing that she mentioned is that the packaging is all cardboard, where last year there was a little bit more weight to it, a little bit more luxe to it. This year it is much cheaper in the packaging, but the price went up some. So I won't ruin her whole review for you because there's so much more to it, her first impressions. So definitely go watch that video if you were interested in buying this palette. I'm pointing to it like it's sitting right here when it's just my nose.
A lot of hype about these as well. This is the Melt Cosmetics Mini Bad Side Zodiac eyeshadow palettes. They're inspired by the negative traits of the 4 zodiac elements of earth, air, fire, and water. They are $38 each. In part of the description, they say your weakness is also your greatest strength, but I don't know about this. I don't know about this because I'm an air sign, and I feel like when I do my makeup, I don't want my palette calling me out on the things that it's saying. The eyeshadow shades for the air palette are Mind Games, Flaky, and Indecisive. I don't know about Mind Games for me, but Flaky and Indecisive can definitely apply to me, and I don't want my palette reminding me of that as I'm getting ready. The color story, though, is definitely calling to me on this, and I really do like Melt Cosmetics eyeshadow. I have heard that there's some hit and miss palettes with that line, but all the ones I've tried, I've really liked. Moving over to one product that is now available at both Ulta and Sephora, and it's the new ABH palette. It's the Rose Metals eyeshadow palette, $55. I don't like the packaging on this one. Like, it just looks like dirty concrete, and like the shadows inside are so meh. For an ABH palette, they usually knock it out of the park in their color stories. Oh no, this one is just falling real flat for me. I am not, and $55, prices keep going up on these. I liked them better when they were like $45. Weren't they like $45 at one point? I think they were. All right, we talked last week and we predicted that this week was going to be the week of the Ulta gift sets because last week was Sephora. So let's just jump into all these Ulta gift sets because we were right on that one. And we're going to start off with Nars. So this is the Shine On Mini Dolce Vita Lip Duo. It is $25. There's a mini Velvet Matte Lip Pencil and a mini Afterglow Lip Shine. And I know some of you really love Laura Mercier gift sets. So let's talk about these. There's the Wishlist set, $39. It really is a cute little set for people who like natural looks. There is a translucent loose setting powder. You really don't need a huge one of the translucent loose setting powder unless you're gonna be using it every day. I still have mine that I've been using for at least 5 years of full size. You don't need a big one. Small one's just fine. Then it comes with a velour puff, a pure canvas primer, which looks, I looked at the ingredient list, looks very hydrating, lots of occlusives in there. Looks like it would be really nice, really for anybody. Just to kind of prep your skin for makeup. Maybe not make your makeup last longer, but just to prep it. And then it also comes with a deluxe Caviar stick eyeshadow in the shade Rose Gold. And if you're a fan of those Caviar sticks, there's the Splendid Shimmers Caviar Stick Trio. It's $29. Comes with 3 mini Caviar sticks in Amethyst, Sugar Rush, and Stargaze. Now we're gonna stick with the eyeshadow sticks for a second because Bobbi Brown has something really similar. This is the Out All Night Mini Longwear Cream Shadow Set. It is $29. You get 3 minis of Cashew, Golden Pink, and Golden Bronze for their eyeshadow sticks. Now, this one isn't a gift set, but it's still an eyeshadow stick, so I put it here anyway because it seemed to fit there. This is the new KVD Beauty Dazzle Vegan Longwear Eyeshadow Stick. It only comes in 5 shades so far, $22 each. Really curious how this formula is going to live up to the Bobbi Brown and especially the Laura Mercier formula that is very famous for being amazing. Other KVD products that just came out this week at Ulta, we have the Everlasting Hyper Light Vegan Transfer Proof Liquid Lipstick in Black Briar. They say it is a true black. It's $22. There's also a Tattoo Liner Duo Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner set. That's $29. It comes with the black and the brown. And what's really neat about this is that the packaging actually breaks apart, so you can give the black to one person and the brown to another person if you're gifting this. I love that idea. And then the Moon Surge 3-piece Vegan Eye Set, $35. You get a full-size Dazzle eyeshadow stick, which is that product that I just talked about a minute ago. Also a full-size tattoo liner and a mini mascara. Bare Minerals launched their advent calendar this week. This is the 12-day advent calendar gift set. It is $105. You get 6 full-sized products, including the Mineralist Hydra Smoothing Lipstick in Optimism and the Ageless 10% Phytoretinol Night Concentrate, along with 6 mini products like the Skin Longevity Long Life Herb Serum and the Maximist Phytofiber Volumizing Mascara. Now we're getting into those brands that I'm still rooting for, and it's like, okay, let's go to Stila. 3 different gift sets. We have the Gift of Light Liquid Eyeshadow Set, $26. These are travel sized. Then the Red Compassion Liquid Lipstick and Lip Liner Set, that's $30. And the Pay It Forward Mascara and Dual-Ended Eyeliner Set, that's $39. The mascara and the dual-ended liquid eyeliner. And I looked at these prices and I was like, that seems really expensive for a gift set. This does doesn't seem like a deal. And then I realized how expensive the products are on their own. That eyeliner is $30 on its own. Like, what? I just feel like they're not there anymore. They're just not there. And I wish that they had just cut a little more of a deal on this, made it 30 instead of 39. I feel like that would have been like a little more attractive to get people to get back into Stila, And disappointment continues with the Lorac Mystic Gaze Set, $25, the Mystic Oak six-pan palette and an eye primer. It makes me so sad because I used to really look forward to the Lorac eyeshadow palette holiday releases, and this is just, it's so sad. It's so tiny. It's like, come on, Lorac. I'm waiting for them to come back, and they're just not coming back. But a brand that has had a very good year is Iconic London, and they released their Glow All Night gift set. This looks like a great gift set. $62, you get the Glazed Crayon Eyeshadow in Volcanic, Triple Threat Mascara, Lip Plumping Gloss in Lovestruck, and a mini illuminator in Highlighting Shade Original. Really looks like a nice set. This is what these other brands need to be doing. This is it right here. I haven't tried much from Grande Cosmetics, but I really like the setup of these. These are super cute. Luggage sets. We have lip luggage for $45, full-size Grande lips, hydrating lip plumper, full-size Grande plumping lip mask in Berry Mojito, and a travel-size Grande buff moisturizing lip scrub. And then they have the lash luggage, $69, full-size Grande lash enhancing serum. That's where the big price tag comes from. This is because that's a very expensive serum. A 3-month supply of it is what you're getting. And then mini sizes of the Grande Repair Leave-In Lash Conditioner, the Grande Mascara Conditioning Peptide Mascara, the Grande Mascara Waterproof Conditioning Peptide Mascara, and the Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with castor oil. And finally, I was thinking about getting this, but something about this is making me think that it looks like a cheap knockoff of butter glosses. Look at this. Does that look like the way butter glosses are supposed to look? I don't feel like that doesn't look right. I don't know. Maybe it's just been a long time since I've bought a butter gloss. Did they change the packaging? I didn't even tell you what it is. This is the NYX limited edition Holiday Butter Lip Gloss Trio. It's $10. And the shade names are not listed anywhere. It's like they just don't care. Like, remember when butter glosses were like a thing and specific shades were like a thing? And now they're like, we don't even need to list the shade names. Like, it doesn't even matter anymore. Like, all right, well, I guess I'm giving up on that too. Should I buy a butter gloss and get reacquainted with them? Have you tried them recently? Are they still good? I need to know. All right, my friend, here it is. Theresa is lethal. Thank you so much to Theresa for making sure I got this and for Lethal Cosmetics for sending this over. I am having so much fun with this. They did also send over when this launched the Lethal is Dead palette. That is this and this is this. I put up on my Instagram swatch comparisons. Theresa has them as well. I think her lighting is better, honestly, than mine is. But this is the two of them side by side. I know there was a little bit of confusion and like they kind of look similar. They're very different. I'll put up my swatches next to each other, and my idea was behind the order of these swatches was to swatch in order the ones that may look similar so you could really see them side by side and how different they really are. They're like sister palettes. They're not the same. They're sisters. They're not twins. Not even close, but they do complement each other well. So what I'm wearing on my eyes today is I set it up with Area 52, and then I used Specimen on the outer corner, and I top that with TV Dinner. Wait till you see TV Dinner. This is outrageous. Like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Like, this is one of the most foiled pieces of foil shadows I have ever seen. Like, what? That is aluminum foil right there. And I love that she called it TV Dinner. Cracks me up. So I popped that kind of in the center, and then on the inner corner, I used the shade Creature Feature next to it, and then put a little bit of Straight to VHS in the inner corner. On my lower lash line, I used Plutonian on the outside, and then Specimen 3 kind of in the middle. But let me show you Space Trash real quick too, because this, my friend, this is so freaking beautiful. Look at that. Look at that shift. Girl! Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? On my cheeks today, I am using the blush. This is in the shade Plan 9, and it originally kind of looked like bacon, but I'm using it, so some of the highlight is coming off. The highlight part only goes so deep in there, which is fine with me. I don't care. It's really the shade that I think is the most important thing, and it is freaking gorgeous. This is the second time I've used it, and it lasted a really long time yesterday. I do want to mention what's on my lips as well. This is the Sephora Lip Stories in Yum Yum. Put that all over my lips, and then I took the shade from the Lethal is Dead palette called Ancient Evil and popped that in the center, and I think it looks so freaking pretty. So congratulations to Theresa. I am so happy for you, my darling. And yeah, available now over on the Lethal Cosmetics website. Notable sales this week, not a whole lot that the hunters were able to find, and I couldn't find a whole lot either, but let's talk about it. We have Sigma 25% off lip products using code LIPTEMBER. Hopefully that's still going on. And then the Urban Decay 30% off site-wide for their fall glow-up sale. And because those were the only two things, I hadn't popped over to the Sephora sales section in a while, so I highlighted a couple of things that are on sale over there. Some of them have been over there for a while, but I haven't talked about it in a while, so I figured I would just let you know that the Fenty Diamond Balm All Over Highlighter of Diamond Veil in Cognac Candy is $27. That's 33% off, along with the Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation in 6 of the deeper shades only, and those are only $13. That's 64% off. That is nuts. And then there's a couple products from Sephora. I had purchased one of these I Love palettes for when I was retrying Sephora brand, and I really, really liked it a lot. The Sephora I Love palettes are 50% off right now. They're only $7. So if you're looking for a good natural palette for yourself or as a gift, the one that I got, I'll put it on the screen right now which one I got because I don't have it by memory, but these are really nice. And also the Lip Stories, just the astrology ones are on sale. Those are $5.50, which is about 40% off. Natasha Denona Sunset palette is over there for 50% off. That makes it $64.50 right now. And then the One Size Visionary palette, I had gotten this in a FabFitFun box that's a sponsored video, and I freaking loved this palette. I'm pretty sure it's been in the Sephora sale section for a while, but it's only $21. So this is another palette you might want to look into if you like the color story, because you get a lot of shadows in here and it's really good quality. All right, my friends, we have made it to the artist shout out of the week. Yay! This is Fatima Makeup. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. In her profile, she has the Ethiopian flag and the Somalian flag, but all of her photos are tagged with her location as France. And the other thing that I found very interesting about this is that she is always tagging Maven Beauty by Fashion Nova in her posts. So I don't know if they're sponsored posts or what, but like all of her pictures are all using Maven Beauty. And I was like, she's using Maven Beauty and creating all of these looks? Like that just shows talent in itself, because I got some of that stuff in PR and most of it was not great. So good on her for being able to make that stuff work, because that was not easy. Let's talk about her looks. First one is called Fancy Black. The use of black here is absolute perfection, from the cut crease to the softened lower lash line spiking out to almost like a graphic liner kind of look. And then of course the black lip liner with the nude inner lip is just so freaking gorgeous. Not to mention the blush and the highlight, just oh my gosh, so freaking pretty. Second look, Glossy Lip Boss is what this is called. The blue is just so beautiful on her, and I love how the look is this delicate balance of softness and graphic details. And that inner corner, oh my gosh, the lower lash line mascara, and of course the pearl adornments, and that paired with the pearl earrings, just so pretty, really, really gorgeous there. And then finally, third look is called Lips on Fire. The lip color choice and the way she paired it with her eyeshadow is beautiful, and of course the perfect yellow line work. Oh my gosh. Also wanted to mention though, the way she uses a highlight and brings that soft glow to the whole look, incredibly beautiful, so talented. Just followed her as always. Link to her Instagram is going to be down below for you if you would like to check her out. And that, my friend, was What's Up in Makeup this week. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you as always, of course, to the What's Up in Makeup Facebook hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. Thank you for all of your submissions this week. I appreciate you oh so very much. Our chat today is going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be hanging out, talking about makeup, talking about the industry. I would love for you to join us. If you cannot join us, it is no problem at all. It is very easy to find on the replay. All you need to do, if you're subscribed, this would be a good time to subscribe. If you're subscribed subscribed, you just need to go to your subscription feed. It'll always be there for you. But if you are not subscribed, you can also find it by going to my channel page, clicking on my videos, and then clicking on the video titled Live Chat. This is also where I need to tell you that What's Up in Makeup is taking a 2-week hiatus. I am going on a cruise with my mama. We are going to New England, and we are so excited. We've never done anything like this before together. We booked this back in July of 2021, and the time has finally arrived to go on the cruise together. So we are so excited to go see that area in the fall. I know it is going to be beautiful. My mom and I both love food and shopping, and I feel like New England is a great place for us to go. So what that means for you is that for the next 2 weeks, we will not have an episode of What's Up in Makeup. It takes a solid 3 days to produce this, and there's no way I can do that from a boat. So the good news though is that second week we are going to do a live chat because I will be home by then. So we will have live chat. We're only missing next week live chat, but I will be back the following week for live chat, and we can kind of catch up on what's been happening while I've been on a boat. So I cannot wait to see you then. I hope you have a wonderful 2 weeks. But if you're not ready to go and you do want to hang out a little bit longer, YouTube should be recommending a couple videos for you right over here to watch, including last week's episode of What's Up in Makeup in case you missed it. You want to hear the Brad Pitt story, other stories we covered last week, it's right there for you. But if you do need to go because you got stuff to do, it is no problem at all. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did, and mad love to you as always, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye. I almost started clapping. I have no idea why.